Good day, everyone. Peace be upon you. Hope you guys have a sound mind and a sound heart. It's Uncle K, and we're here with another video on this beautiful day. So let's get into the topic. When you walk the face of the earth, you see numbness in almost everyone. It's like a sense of numbness, and you know that they're going through a lot, that they're masking their emotions by putting on a facade and putting on some sort of demeanor. Everyone in this life, we're all healing from things that happened in our lives. We've all experienced traumatic experiences. We're constantly renewing and relearning things and picking up better habits and letting go of filthy habits. And when we have addressed those things that we have been cleaning up in our own lives, you're able to see it in others. And being a man and being emotional is going to give you more of a sense of awareness. And the type of emotion I'm talking about is the intelligent aspect of emotions, having a sense of feel rather than ignoring the feel of things around you. And you know, in the semen retention community, the self-development community, it's so much masking that goes on with a false narrative of masculinity instead of just being authentic and addressing the things that you're going through instead of trying to hide it, because individuals are telling you to man up and be this way and do this and do that. And instead of you sitting with yourself and peeling back the layers and understanding who you are as a man, and addressing the pain that you've been through so that you can now go through this emotional healing, you're going to see a tremendous amount of masking in this world. And when you address those emotions, that's what's going to bring forth the acceptance that everything is going to be fine, and you're going to have to go through it, and you are going through it on a nonstop basis so that you can vibrate at your highest peak. And when you're masking it, you're not vibrating at your highest peak. This body is a temple. So it's like you have so much energy centers that once you address certain things, you find so much relief from those things that you've been holding on to. Some of these things that we've been holding on to is literally out of our control. And it's up to you to know that, accept that, and move on with it. You tend to see a false narrative of life when you move abroad, handling whatever you're handling throughout the day. You tend to see a false confidence in people, and you can smell it. And that's the same reason why they can smell you as well too, because you have addressed those things while you were in the dark. And in the dark, it's not that you're doing something wicked, but in the dark, meaning when your doors are closed, when the lights are off, you're able to sit and meditate and reflect and come to reason with all things that you got going on with it. And you know that you have work to do. You have a tremendous amount of inner work to do as a man, and you have tremendous amount of work to do as a woman, because we've all been at a low vibration at one point in our lives. And Now we want to be at such a higher vibration. So emotion is the first thing that we have to address to even get higher in this life. People think that the Most High is not emotional. He's very emotional, but he has the intelligence on how to operate. He knows how to isolate himself from his own creation, but be there at the same time. It's the same thing for man. We isolate ourselves from the destructive things, but we're still present. We're still feeling everything around us. We feel a tremendous amount of pressure from the outside because you're doing so much inner that you can feel so much going on around you. And you don't try to hide it. You know what it is. You know what's going on. But you see it in other individuals that they're just putting on this fake facade that, oh yeah, I got it all together, you know, and they could be living somewhere where it's not together. It's ran down with drugs and poverty and all types of things going on, you know, and it's just something to see, man. This world is not getting more righteous. It's getting more wicked. And, this is select few of individuals that are really fighting for their peace to the deepest levels, because peace is ultimately the most important thing in this life. Like just finding a moment of peace and quiet and solitude just for an hour, if possible. You get out of the world where there's nothing but traffic and loud noises and, people just being controlled by some force where they are so restless and can't sit still and can't get into a meditation or just to get out of the way and not be around this confusion. Because as people are masking their emotion, that's why they go out to these environments. They go out to these loud, busy places. They go shopping. They go out to eat every day. They just walk around sometimes just to see something that can make them laugh or even get mad or something that they can later on gossip about. That's another form of masking your emotion too. If you can't sit with yourself and just sit for a minute, reflect, you know, listen to some nature sounds. If you're not currently in nature, you could bring nature into your own atmosphere. Like right by my window, I have my plant right here, getting some nice sunlight, and I'm playing some nature sounds right now. And I'm just getting my day started too, so I hope if you guys are getting your day started too, you're feeling blessed and you're thankful for the things that you couldn't do on your own. You can't create grace on your own. Grace is given to you every single day. So it's just such a beautiful thing that the Almighty, the Most High, can really give us things that we didn't even ask for. But with prayer and supplication, he searches the heart and he searches the mind and he knows what you want in this life. And if he knows you want peace, then he's going to guide you to peace. He will not guide you to confusion, being waved left and right, trying to find out how I can cope in this life. The Most High is not a coping mechanism. You see, he created everything. All foundations was made on him, the most simplest molecule. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a scientist. I remember in third grade or actually it was fourth grade, when everyone had the question and the teacher said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I said, "I want to be a scientist." And now realizing that the architect, the artist of artists, The most valuable painter in existence is the Most High. And when you understand that everything is so simplistic in his eyes, because all matter, all fabrics, all things that we can't even pick up with these two eyes, he's made it. We cannot grab air with our hands and see the substance that made these molecules, but he made the most smallest things that makes these things that we're even holding right now. This microphone that I'm holding right now, he made so much fabrics and so much components to come together and to compress to make it physical. And the most simplest things that he gives us, he just blesses us with a heartbeat, with life. And men, taking care of your body is very important. But what is the body without spirit? What is the body without the spirit of the Most High? What is the body without it? How can it function if you're not doing spiritual things and so caught up in this body? Spirit is emotion as well too. The spirit of the Most High has all emotion, and that's why you feel so much. That's why you feel a sense of joy. You feel a sense of bliss. You have a sense of understanding. You have more wisdom. When you're just in a body, you're going to try to find ways on how to take care of the body and mask certain pains that you're feeling. And everyone is coping with something. Everyone is seeking some sort of attention. Some seeking so much validation from people that are not stable within themselves. And a person like you that's that has been doing a lot of that inner work, and you've become so much more stable than before. And now you are regaining that peace that you deserve and always wanted in your life. It may cause a disturbance, because anything that is at peace, someone would try to come and destroy it. We can build so many things. We can build so much houses without using wood. But imagine the trees when they get hit sometimes, in the forest, if there's no inhabitants, meaning like humans, no houses and stuff. If think of the jungle. Think of a jungle, for instance. If a huge tree falls down, would anyone even hear it? Well, you're sitting in your house right now. Would you even hear that tree fall down? No. But some people go into these environments that's full of peace, and they go and cause destruction. So the man that's listening right now, that peace comes from within. And by you staying away from that instant gratification, staying away from that PMO, staying away from, lusting for no reason, and you're regaining self-control, and you're beginning to understand yourself as a man even more based off of the experiences that you have experienced, and you realize that is not the man that you are because of what possibly society tried to force on you when you're like a young man. And you're holding on to this essence, this life force, and you're feeling magnificent, you're feeling great, and you're still healing. Just keep doing that inner work. Keep doing that healing. All right. Keep doing that healing, because we're all healing. We have a tremendous amount of healing to do. All of us. All of us are at some level. Some of us are at different levels. Some of us are at, different levels, different echelons. And it's up to us to continue to find balance within ourselves, so that we can be balanced in this corrupted, unbalanced society that we live in right now. You got to make sure that you are balanced within yourself. The Most High will give you that balance. As long as you address him on a nonstop basis, a continuous basis, be faithful, then you'll be led. Green pastures and still waters. That's how we want to feel inside. We want to feel that flow of water, that stream just flowing through us, where we're just real peaceful, real thankful, giving the right gratitude and not just saying, I'm giving gratitude, but you're not showing the gratitude. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love every single last one of you guys. And it's Uncle K. And may the Most High continue to bless you guys on your journey. Be at peace. Have a sound mind and a sound heart. Peace.